Yo, 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 what up, yo, what up? Yeah, yo, yo. What up, everybody? What up? Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. So kind of what I'm thinking right now is that we might come back down to this level right here. I'm thinking this is where we could bounce off of and maybe target this top area. Or if it breaks through this level, then we'll probably need to target this area. But I don't think we'll target that area because it bounced off of this area pretty nicely. So like this right here. Sorry about that. Yo. But yeah, so because we tapped these areas right here, and I kind of know why we tapped these areas right here. So what I'm thinking is like, look at this is what I want to show you. Okay, so this was the 12-hour close. You guys probably don't really look at the 12-hour close, but oh, it takes that whole thing up. Well, anyways, there's this big candle right here, and this becomes the range that we trade in. Once we close back below this area right here, that let us know we're back in this range of this whole candle. And just from what I see a lot of times, it usually goes back to the 50 of it, like the half. So if you see this right here, this yellow dotted line at the bottom, when I put it right here, it's this line right here, and this is exactly where it bounced off of before coming back up. It did make a higher high over here, but what I'm thinking is that now it could probably be something to do with maybe even the half of this candle now that it needs to retrace up to, or actually it already did, but maybe it might close up here. So at some point we might need to come back. Who knows, we might even come back up to this point, but I think the level where we'll be at, maybe I have a lot of these boxes though. Let me clean it up a little bit. That was a very good level, I believe. Yeah, that was the first level I had where I bounced off of there. Yeah, this was the reverse earlier today. This is what I missed right here, and this is where I was saying though, this is exactly, look at when I put that 50 area where this on this candle, that 50 line is right here, right? And that's usually how far we retrace. And look at where is that bottom line. It tapped perfectly. So that's what I missed earlier, and it broke below these lows right here. So that was what swept the lows, and then it targeted these highs at least. But since it already did that, this is kind of what I'm thinking. This could be a retest right here in this area. This is definitely gonna be probably a retest. Because overall, I believe we're still pretty bullish, even though we came down right here, but we've only really created one level. Well, actually, this is two levels now, if you think about it. So this is on the 4 hour. Let's see. Here, we hit that, and we took those lows to come back up. So what I'm probably thinking is that we could probably target these highs right here. the lows. So we might come up here, get rejected, and something like that, maybe. Why do I have that box there? Oh, I think it was because of that candle. I think it was that candle right here. But it might have just been that one. I was thinking it was gonna need to come back down to this level before pushing up a little bit, but I'm guessing it just needed to break these lows, and it looks like it did before pushing up to these highs. It's just little by little going this way. The low that broke the high. Yo, Fluidity, what up, bro? This was that area for that buy, and we missed it. I mean, I guess something's going on over here. That did tap right off that. 30. Let me see right here. So we closed above it. We're gonna see how this candle closes right here. Alright. The hour's about to close, the 30's about to close. The 2 hours about to close. And the 4 hours about to close right now. Yeah, no volume right now. I wonder if we're gonna get a push right here with this last 5-10 minutes, see which way we close. I don't even know which one's which. Price stacking on support from what I see, yeah. But I'm kind of getting this area. Look, I'm using this fib on this. Let's see, this hourly, or was it what I use the fib on? This 30 maybe. Let's see. Let me go up. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Oh, we did tap into there. Let's see. From here to here, we did tap into there. daily. This is kind of what I'm thinking right now. I'm wondering if we happen to make it back up to this level above where this opening is at. I'm wondering if we're going to be able to get a trade from up here to come back down again. Because what I see a lot happen is that a lot of times we're able to buy back, we're able to get another sell above this opening. Because at some point we might have a chance. So what I'm kind of expecting is if we come up to this 86 level, I could possibly be looking for another sell. Because we're already bearish. So what this means is this means lower prices. So a wick above means lower prices. So at some point we might need to make lower prices in this. But what I'm saying is when that's going to happen, this is where we're going to possibly be able to take the trade at, from this top area. Once it gets back up in these opening prices and we start seeing maybe highs get broken, we could take it back down to this level, because at some point I do believe we're going to need to make lower prices, because when this closes below, that usually means lower prices. So, and a wick above too. So the wick above lets us know at some point we're going to probably need to target these 2370 area, because we never tapped it in the beginning of today, where I was thinking this dotted line down here was going to need to be tapped. But it's looking like we might need a, because like I said, just from what I've been keeping track of, a lot of times, and what I've heard is that when a candle closes right here, a lot of the time you're going to be able to get a trade in somewhere at the opening. It just always ends up working out like that. So at some point we might be able to look for sells once we get back up to these daily highs at some point. But also, if we understand that we might need a tap up there, we could maybe take advantage of us maybe pulling up a little bit, or we just wait for that to happen, because we don't want to. But this is only like 40 60 pips. It's not too crazy of a move, but I think the better idea would maybe be wait till these highs, or I mean these opening price of this candle, and then maybe take it back down to at least these areas, and that might be the move. But like I said, it's already Friday, so this probably won't happen until next week. But by the time we remember, because you know today's gonna be the last day after today. But yeah, that's just kind of an idea I got. Nothing too crazy. I appreciate you guys for watching though. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe, hit that like and subscribe. We're almost at 1.6 subscribers. We just need a few more. So if you ain't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, please. But yeah, so this is kind of why I'm saying is that if we are looking for maybe higher prices, obviously, like I said, today's already about to be Friday, and I don't think too much is going to happen before the weekend, because it's kind of dry right now. Nothing really is going on. But what I'm saying is that we already took these lows, so since we took these lows, we might need to target these highs right here. We did already hit these, but that's what I'm thinking is that we might need to tap up here before getting rejected if we do come down, or we break above these levels. This was that area. That was the area. Fridays are notorious. Let's see if maybe there might be a reversal or a continuation or something. Like maybe because we start continuing up. But overall though, like I said, we are still pretty bullish for right now, but that's where I'm thinking is gonna catch a lot of people, is that I think for us to continue being bullish, a few things need to happen. So we might need to come up here, come down here, and then go up. because the last time we did go up, we grabbed a lot of orders, and that was a lot of liquidity to possibly come back down. Because look at what happened last time we closed underneath here. We came all the way back down. So if something's possible, we could at least come back down to these areas. But this is where I'm kind of thinking too, though, is that once we get above these levels, I might be looking for something interesting, like maybe a possible sell, but I'm just gonna have to see how it prints and things like that. But that will probably won't be till, like I said, next week. Yeah, 2401. Yeah, somewhere up here. Yeah, could be. The only thing is this is what I say though, is that when a candle closes like this, they say wick above, lower prices. So at some point we might need to make lower prices before going up there, because that's probably what a lot of people are going to be targeting, is those all-time highs, or these, not all-time, but those right there, those highs right here. So what they're going to do is make you believe it's going up there. And like I was saying, once you close above these levels, that's when I think there could be a possible fake out to maybe bring us back down if we do decide to go up. So it's kind of just going to be something like this, possibly either one of these ideas, or it's just going to come down and then up, or it's just going to come down, maybe find a little resistance and then come down like that. Because like I said, in order to hit these highs, we're going to need a little bit of, like, probably not till next week, maybe news or something. But who knows, I might be wrong. But like I said, I'm just giving an idea of what I think could happen. Because like I said, last time we closed below here, we just came straight down. So there's a big, like, you know, resistance right there. And like I said, look at the idea of this. Close below, lower prices. So when you close below, most of the time is lower prices. So when you understand, this is on a daily is what I'm saying. So at some point, even though we might be pushing up a little bit, at some point we might need to create lower prices. Because this is the idea of this green candle, is that when you close above, you look for higher prices. And that was what this closing above, that's what gave us these higher prices up here. So we already got the higher prices, but then we ended up closing below with the top wick. So that usually says lower prices. So if we end up having to create lower prices, that's why I'm saying this could possibly be some kind of fake out up here to make you think we're going to these highs, and then we possibly come back down before doing that. Because this is also a daily, like, this is a daily order block right here. So it's like it's on a higher time frame. So a lot of times it's just it's respecting it very well. Because look at this is where I wanted to take that sell from that same area right there, and look at how perfect it landed right there. And that's where my entry, where I wanted my entry to be. And if that ended up being right, then that means this move right here is not going to make its way back up, because this was the move I was expecting, the same way I was expecting this move over here, I believe. Where was it at? One of these lows that I forget which low I took. I maybe took this one or something. But anyways, whichever low I ended up taking, I think it was this one right here. But that's what I'm saying, is I kind of figured that's what was going to happen to come up to here. And if this is where it ended up flipping at, it's not going to get back up to these higher prices. Because if this would have been my entry, like I said, this would have been my whole idea that I was kind of waiting for, and I missed it. But I ended up getting in right here to come down. But this is what I'm saying though, is that, so if this idea was correct, then that's the idea that we're going to come back down to possibly the 4-hour lows or something like that, which is either down here or something, because that was a big rejection area. It was on a daily time frame. So just the 2-hour time frame, when I did it the other day on a 2-hour time frame, which is I think right here, yeah, when this idea, that was pretty much the same idea that I had right here, this little loop area that was that's where I had this entry at. I did actually catch this one though, because I was waiting for it, and right when it hit there, that was on a 2-hour move. So this box is the same idea of a box that this blue one up here is, but the difference is that this one was 2-hour and then this one was a daily. So the fact that it got rejected from this daily area, that's what's letting me know at some point, if this was correct, we might need to come back into these lows before pushing up. If we do, and we don't come back here to these levels and then maybe the 4s or something, but that's just kind of what I was thinking right now. So, but we'll have to find out. I mean, if it hits these highs and it closes above, that could be a different story where I was totally wrong. But the thing is the same idea that I had right here is the same idea I have right here. So if this idea ends up being the right, then it's going to be just like this move, where this move was a big move back to the highs. This one could be back to the lows, which is at least here, maybe even here. So that's just kind of what I'm thinking right now. And yeah, the thing is these lows right here were the lows that broke these highs right here. So when we come back down, we're probably going to get rejected before possibly coming back up. But that's what I'm saying is that, so since these highs broke these ones and these are the lows that are responsible for that, then there's a good chance that we could maybe even get down to here and down to here. But the drive range liquidity idea is kind of the drive and then the range and then the liquidity. So, but the thing, think about it this way, on the weekly, it kind of looks like we're really bullish. So like, I guess the overall motion of this whole thing is going up. So like on a smaller time frame idea, if we're overall bullish, then we probably might need liquidity so we could go up, because everything is kind of bullish. So obviously, like I said, in order to break these highs, we had to come down to here. So what will it take to break these highs? We might need to at least break those ones, if not these ones. And that's just kind of what I've been thinking about, is that, but that's what I say though, is that this idea of a trade lined up perfectly right here. So if this idea is correct, then that means these highs aren't going to get tapped, because it's the same idea right here. Once it created these lows right here, there was nothing going to even get close to even touching that entry point, and that's how you know it was the right area. So what I'm saying though is that we'll find out, but the idea is that if this idea is correct, then there's really no possible way for this to come back up and break these highs. If it does come up, it's just maybe making a lower high to come back down more. But what I'm saying is that it's really, this is 96 pips away, and but the thing is, like I said, if I'm wrong and then this just keeps pushing up, then that's a different, then like I said, my whole idea is wrong. But I'm not going to take a trade until I see what I'm kind of waiting for. And that's going to be, maybe if we do come up, we kind of come down. So I might want to look for possible sales, but I don't know. Because like I said, though, we could still flip bullish at any point. But my idea too, though, is if we do take a sell, I think the sell will be from up here. So yeah, I'm kind of just doing an analysis real quick. But that's kind of what I'm thinking though, is that, like I was saying earlier though, if this is where we could possibly be looking for an entry, then it kind of goes with my idea that we are going to come up, but we're not going to break these highs and come up. We're only going to go so high before coming back down. And that's just kind of what I'm thinking right now. I might be wrong, who knows? Just an idea, just an idea. Let me see something. The high would be here. See, that's not even that high. So if we do end up hitting this area, this is where we could be coming back down at. Maybe it could go as high as it needs to, but this is kind of the area I'm going to be watching out for, where we might close strong in here, but then we might fake out back underneath or something. Yeah, that's why I was thinking if I put here to here. We did already tap it though, but Don would say we have sales from the top of the higher time frame, so we can look for buy going. Yeah, no, for sure. That's kind of what I'm thinking though, is that that's why this yellow dotted line right here, this is the area of this daily open. So what I believe is that at some point we're probably going to be able to, if the sales are correct and this whole sell from up here was correct, then that means this sell is going to be correct, because this is the idea that I have, is that we need to probably break these lows at some point. So if we happen to come up and we start looking like we might be flipping in this, anything above here is where I believe it could be going. It could even go as far as this possibly, and that's where we could possibly take a sell from. But that's from 89, this is 86, so it's 30 pips difference. But as you can kind of see right here, look, this was the range of this candle. This closed wick above and it closed back underneath this first candle. So it's the same idea as this one. This one wicked up. This one wicked up right here, which is this candle right here. This one broke it and closed above, which is this candle right here and this area. So it closes below, and then look at what happened after. The same idea. Yo, Farzo, what up? But that's kind of my idea that I have right now, is that because that did close below, this is closing below. At some point, you might need to create lower prices. So these are the two areas that I'm probably going to be watching out for. I need to figure a little bit more out, but like I said, we could probably get some kind of sales above these highs right here. And let me go down to a smaller time frame. From here, from there. Yo, it's Toby. What up, bro? What up? All right. So, you know what? I'm wondering if one of these could be the area. Well, what up, guys? What up? Hey, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe. We're almost at 1,600 subscribers, so I would appreciate it if you guys hit that like and subscribe. So yeah, so that's kind of just my idea though right now, is that at some point we might have a chance to get in some sales above these areas. So we'll see though, we'll see. Here, let me do it from here. From here, right here, I can see that one. So from here to here, we have it right here. And look at this. What do you know? Right in this box is right where that daily level is at. Right here. See that? That's exactly what's giving me that fib area too. So it's right here in between this fib area where I think where we'll probably do some kind of flip at. So we'll probably hit this or something, and then maybe start making our way back down. Possibly, but we'll see. I like when this happens though, where things just line up and gives me multiple confirmation areas, you know? That was already my daily level that I was kind of targeting, and then it just lined up perfectly in that area. So that's kind of what it's telling me right now, is at some point we might need to be looking for some kind of trade in this area. And then this could be the order block right here. I wonder if followed by an imbalance. Price sure is taking its time. I know it's deciding right now. I would hate to be in a trade right now, just because it's like, I mean, unless you're down here or something, which would be nice, but if you know, just trickling up, coming down, trickling up, is dang, I think is not pleasant to sit around and watch. I wonder if this guy could be the idea. No. It's just getting lower and lower. Ooh, that lines up perfectly. Story of my life. Yeah, this is a crazy day right now. Yeah, this is what I'm targeting up here. Definitely something up here. All right, so hey, if you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel. This is Donvo Clips. You guys, a lot of good information on there. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so hit that like and subscribe on this channel also. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching though. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe, hit that like and subscribe for me, please. Thanks. Appreciate you guys. We got 14 of you guys watching right now. Make sure you guys hit that like. Let's see if we got 14 likes. How many likes we got? We got 6 likes. Dang. Can y'all show some love one time? Entry sell? No, not yet. I'm not gonna take no sales until we get up into these levels right here. I'll probably be looking for sales around these areas, which are going to be around 2386 area. So I'll be probably taking some sales in this area up here. So I'm gonna wait for that to happen, and if it just blows straight through that level, then my idea was wrong and I'm not gonna take it. $23.83. No, I'm gonna be waiting till about 23.86 area. 23.86 is where I'll be looking for my entry area. Possibly, depends how it reacts at this level. If it starts closing above here, then no, my idea is gonna be wrong. But if it starts to respect this area and possibly just wicks up and then comes down, yeah, I'll probably be looking for a sell possibly. Okay, yeah, no, honestly, that's the thing too. I'm kind of thinking it could be either one of these levels, but I'm thinking if I, let's see. Yeah, from here down, it's giving me these areas up here. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, is that I'll probably be taking it in this area up here. But there's also that daily level, which is where I'm saying, which is also this level right here in that box. So that's what I'm saying, is that I'll probably be looking for a sell anywhere around here. I mean, if it does come up here, this will be the next level. I think if it's not this level, then it's going to be that level. And if it's not either one of these, then my whole idea is wrong and it's going to break these highs anyways. And then we'll probably be able to look for buys anyways. But the ultimate buy was down here, but that one's already kind of played out. So we might have to wait for a pullback and then a push, or wait for it to push up to come back down. But yeah, I like I said, I definitely see that happening. So that's kind of my idea for the next day. Well, I mean, obviously, like I said, tomorrow's Friday, so depending on what happens, but I'll probably just stay out. Gotta figure out this weekend what's gonna happen. This was an idea I had earlier too, to take a buy from right here, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. That thing was ranging so hard. Yeah, like I had it. The idea was from this dotted line. Because what happened is once it started breaking these levels, I was waiting for that retest, and that's what I was looking for right here. Boom, that would have been perfect. Yeah, so we're gonna see how this reacts at these levels. It's just ranging right now, so like I said, it might just be dead tonight until New York Open. Let's see. Today's what was today? We already did all those, did we? Thursday. Yeah, today's Thursday. Yeah, we already did those. Now let's see Friday. An orange folder, FOMC. Waller speaks. Orange. Probably don't matter, but just to be in case, be aware. FOMC member, that probably don't do nothing. And yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to this Downvote Clips channel. There's a lot of good info on here. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Let's get 15 likes. We got 16 of us in here. Let's try to get 15 likes. I appreciate it. George, it may go up as well, Nick. My next target is 24.16 if it goes up. That's true. That's true. My idea is that if it goes up, it needs to break above this level. That'll be my confirmation, because the way I've seen this trade before, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was explaining it, but the idea that I had for this trade down here and how it just was the bottom in a sense is the same idea I have right here. So if this idea ends up being correct, then we're gonna come lower before we go up. But if this idea is wrong, then that means this is gonna break these highs, and then I think then the idea is wrong to begin with. So, yeah, that's just what I'm kind of thinking though. So like I said, my confirmation that this idea is wrong is once it does start closing above these levels, and especially if it closes above these levels first. So if it closes above here, then that's letting me know, okay, my idea is a little bit less right. If it closes above here, then okay, most likely it's gonna be wrong. And then if it closes up here, then that's my confirmation. Yeah, the whole idea is wrong, but that's just kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, because this is what I'm saying is that on this 12-hour candle right here, this was the whole pullback, which is this whole candle right here. So there's a possible range all the way down to here if we do end up coming down. And where I was saying too is that we might have a chance to take a trade above this opening, which is of this red candle, because from what I know is that a close above, like we closed above this candle right here, we close above higher prices. And that's what this wick right here created. It created higher prices. So now that we close below with higher prices, that usually says lower prices. So what's going to end up happening is, I believe at some point there's going to be lower prices of this guy because we closed below this guy. So the same way this closed wick above lower prices, it created this lower price. This close below is going to create lower prices. So, and this is on the 12-hour, and if not, it's on the daily also. So even the daily right here, look at the daily. So close above, higher prices, which is what created this higher price. So now that we close below with the wick above, that's letting us know we're going to possibly have lower prices. So at some point, it might not even happen on Friday. This one might close like this, inside bar type of thing. and then it might come up to come back down or something like that. But at some point, I do see lower prices getting created. So if lower prices are going to get created, this move up is probably a move to get us caught in a buy, and then it possibly comes down. Because yesterday I don't know if you guys were here in the yesterday stream, I was saying it was coming down from this level. Everybody was also telling me, oh, we think we're going up, but I got in at this level and I closed off I think it was like 80 pips or something. So I took that move down. But the reasoning why I'm seeing why it didn't continue down is because it's also this 50 level area, which is right here. And that is where exactly where we got rejected at. So that's where I understand when this type of move happens, they say a reaction usually happens at the 50 level of that range candle. So since this was the range candle, that's where it ended up getting rejected at. So that's where I'm saying though is that it still says wick above lower prices. So at some point we're probably going to create lower prices. So I don't think it's just going to push straight up and then never make these lower prices. At some point it might need to make those lower prices. So that's just kind of my idea though, is that so I'm just going to kind of see how this starts to print out. If it starts to print how I see it and how I want it, then it's exactly what I've been thinking, you know. And that's kind of what I was thinking here, is why I was thinking if I would have got into a buy, it should have been right here, and we could have rode it up to maybe even these levels or something. But yeah, these are going to be the levels, because look, even if I put like a Fibonacci right here, a lot of people don't use it, but I just use it just to kind of give me an idea of where like where some levels of interest are at. And that's where I'm saying this level of interest is giving it to me exactly where I'm thinking, which is also on the top of this daily flip right here, which is this red candle, which is the daily open of that candle. So that's where I'm saying is this is where we could probably get a lot of people trapped at before bringing lower prices. Ant 510, I think the new guy is gonna close above the old guys. I've been on a buy since this afternoon. I'm holding up to them dear life. Oh, nice, man, nice. That's just my idea though. So like I said, if it's part of your plan, follow your plan. Don't let nobody take you off of your plan. So if that ends up being your plan, stick to it. Because like I said, I could be totally wrong. Don't let me influence you. I just kind of giving my idea of what I'm kind of the type of price action I'm reading. So with that kind of price action being read, that's just kind of what I'm getting. That's just what's happening. And that's what I'm saying is this area right here of interest was on a 2 hour, and this is what ended up happening. So imagine this level right here is on a daily time frame. So I think that could have an even bigger rejection than how big of a pump this one did. But we are bullish, but what I'm saying though is that this being such a high time frame, it definitely could respect it on 4 hours, if not, you know, look, it's barely created one level. So what I'm thinking is that it could maybe create one more level before if we do push up. So just like on the lower time frame here, it's like it's breaking down it's breaking down more and more as it goes lower. As the time frame goes, it's just broken more. So that's what I'm saying is at some point on the 4 hour, it's already starting to break like that. So then you go to the 8 hour, it's creating the first low how it looked on the 15 minute a long time ago. And then you go to the 12, it's starting to break down. This one could start to break down too. Who knows? It could close below. Let's just say it closes below this previous candle right here. Then that's gonna definitely be the same idea that this is, which is on this candle right here. Once it closes below, it created lower prices. So at some point we might need to create a lower price. And that's on the weekly right here. So if this one ends up closing below this candle high, then we could be going into the same idea. But that's what I'm saying though, is that this could be the pullback finally if it closes below there. But yeah, that's just an idea. Like I said, this is just what I'm going to be reading. So like I said, as time goes and we start making closures, it's going to let me know exactly what am I looking for next. So these are the areas I'm going to be watching out for. I'll be watching out for this and this. And then if once we get to these levels, it'll probably be too high for me. I probably won't look for nothing at that level. But it could always, who knows, it could always come back up to here, and this is where it gets rejected, because this is gonna be the first area, and then it always happens that way. I bet you if I were to get into a trade right here, it'll go to this level, and if I get into a trade there, it'll most likely go to this level before being right. But we'll see though. Like I said, I'm gonna see how it reacts. Yo, what up, lone trader? What up? What up? But yeah, that's just my idea. And like I said, this was the area I called it from yesterday. Was from up here. You know, so it's like, I'm not really just guessing because I want it to go down there. This is just kind of what I've been seeing. And when I start to see these levels get respected like that, that's when I start to see like, all right, this could be the move down. But yeah. All right, guys. But that's kind of what I got for right now. I gotta get to sleep. I gotta get up for work. But that was just my idea right there. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for me. We're almost at 1,600. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back on again tomorrow. Even though we'll be closed tomorrow, I'll still be on for like a back testing session. So like I said, especially when we start to see things happen right here, or if let's say it does play out exactly how I'm talking about, then we'll back test it and try to figure out, you know, what's right and what's wrong and stuff. Oh yeah, for sure, DJ, for sure. Yeah, I know, Lone. That's exactly what I'm working on. I'm working on it. That's why I'm starting to stream every day again, because I want to, in about 6 months, I'm trying to make it a real thing. Yeah, thank you, George. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And like I said, I'm gonna be on tomorrow, but for some back testing, because we'll be closed. The market will be closed, so I'll start some back testing. And like I said, if this starts to play out how I'm talking about, that's what I want to back test, because I want to try to see which idea of these are going to be correct. Is it going to be this idea, or this idea? So yeah, like I said, we'll break it down tomorrow. Hopefully it plays out tomorrow. That way we can have something to break down. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.